Why was the SEO expert so furious on his way to work? Too much traffic, go figure. Hey guys, today we're gonna be deep diving into SEO with an easy to follow SEO checklist. And after helping tons of businesses outrank their competition on Google and growing our own SEO to over 1 million visitors a year, I packed all that we know into this one video. No matter what type of site you have, what industry you're in, or your SEO experience level, you're going to want to watch this video in its entirety. There's value here for literally everyone. But before we start, go ahead and like this video right now to let me know that you're pumped. And as a bonus, it helps others find this video on YouTube. And subscribe to see more videos that will help you grow online. Now, I broke down this checklist into 6 sections. Section 1, SEO Prerequisites. Section 2, Keyword Research. Section 3, On-Page SEO. Section 4, Off-Page SEO. Section 5, Technical SEO Checklist. And lastly, Section 6, Tracking Results. Now, here's the disclaimer for using this checklist. Please don't get overwhelmed by attempting to implement everything at one time. Think of this checklist like the steps to build a house. First you pour the foundation, then you complete the framing, next you install electrical and HVAC, then insulation, drywall, fixtures, etc., etc. You don't build a house in a day, at least not a good one, and you won't complete all of these steps in a day as well. Instead, take it step by step, understand it will take time to complete, and enjoy the journey. Okay, let's start with SEO prerequisites. These are the critical items you need to build a solid SEO foundation. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is set up Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools. You see, Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools are free tools that help you monitor, maintain, and troubleshoot the search performance of your website on each platform. They provide you with critical SEO insight, such as the tracking of keywords, click-through rates and impressions, alerts for mobility and indexing issues, and backlinks that you get to your site. The second thing you want to do is set up and verify Google My Business. Google My Business is another free tool from Google that allows you to create a business profile on Google so your business information is visible when someone Googles your brand name. Business information such as your business address, phone number, hours of operation, and reviews are entered and verified by Google within your Google Business profile. Google My Business also plays an important role in helping you show up for local searches. All right, the third thing, set up Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a tool by Google that costs $0 but provides you with a boatload of information on how users interact with your website. Now, not only is website user experience important for the health of your business, it's also important for SEO. Google takes into consideration website engagement metrics such as time on site, aka how long a user stays on your site, page views, how many times a page was landed on, bounce rate, the percentage of people who leave your site after viewing one page, and mobile responsiveness, the design that fits on any device no matter the size. All things Google takes into account when determining what sites to rank over others. All right, fourth, install Yoast SEO for WordPress or plugin SEO for Shopify. Yoast SEO and plugin SEO are tools for WordPress and Shopify sites that make optimizing your site with SEO easier by walking you through SEO best practices without the needing for code or becoming an SEO expert yourself. The next section of our checklist is keyword research. Keyword research is a process of identifying the words and phrases you'd like to rank for. Keyword research is the cornerstone of your entire SEO strategy, as poor keyword research can lead to you not ranking at all, or you ranking for keywords that get traffic but no leads and sales. Proper keyword research has 2 steps. The first is to find keywords, and the second is to choose the right keywords for your brand. Let's discuss each. Here are 2 ways to find keywords to rank for. The first is to use Google's Keyword Planner to brainstorm keyword ideas. Google Keyword Planner is a free keyword research tool that helps you discover keywords related to your business and the associated monthly search volumes for those keywords. In my own experience, Google's Keyword Planner is the best at suggesting keywords over other platforms that's out there. All right, second step, perform keyword competitive research. Did you know that you can type in any URL of your competition and see every single keyword they rank for and the exact page that is ranking? This is an often overlooked but powerful strategy that can help you discover the keywords that drive traffic to your competition. One of my all-time favorite tools to do this with is called SEMrush. You simply type in the URL and SEMrush provides a list of keywords that the site ranks for. Hey, excuse my excitement, but if you weren't already aware, this is literally a goldmine of information that could take your SEO to greater heights. Third, check Google's list of related searches. The one that says searches related to fill in the blank. Google's related search results shows keyword phrases that users are actually searching for that are related to the original phrase searched. In other words, in addition to what you search for, others also search for these phrases as well. My advice is to use it as a secondary keyword research tool. Now, let's discuss part 2 of proper keyword research, choosing the right keywords. You want to break your keyword choices into 2 categories with certain characteristics for each one. Category 1 is service-related pages. Service-related pages include your homepage and service pages and are typically geared toward visitors in the buying phase of the purchasing journey. Therefore, when choosing keywords for service-related pages, the keywords should have the following characteristics. Relevance, meaning relevance to the business. Purchase intent, meaning if someone searches for the keyword, they are ready to buy. Common words that show purchase intent may include the words buy, service, company, or product. And lastly, relatively high volume, meaning monthly search volume that is high compared to similar keywords. Now, category 2 is blog pages. Blogs are typically geared toward visitors in the educational phase of the buyer's journey. Therefore, when choosing keywords for blog pages, the keyword should have the following characteristics. Again, relevance, meaning relevance to the business. Educational intent, meaning if someone searched for this keyword, they are in the learning phase. Common words that show educational intent are typically phrased as definitions, questions, or comparisons. And lastly, relatively high volume. Once again, monthly search volume that is high compared to similar keywords. You're going to want to use the categories to map keywords with the correct intent to the correct pages on your site. In most cases, you will want to stay away from single word keywords as they are typically too broad to be relevant and generally have nearly unbeatable competition. Hey, single keyword, my dad said I can't talk to you anymore. Sorry. Also, in general, the more words in the phrase, the more relevant the keyword tends to be, though you can expect lower search volumes on longer phrase keywords, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if that keyword has high purchase intent. Now, let's move on to our next section of our checklist, on-page SEO. On-page SEO includes all steps taken on a per-page basis that help search engines understand what the page is about and what keywords you should rank for, if at all. First thing is to create SEO-friendly URLs. Your URL is literally the first impression for your page when search engines crawl it. Therefore, it is best to create URLs in a way that makes them readable and understandable by search engines. Here are a few quick tips for SEO-friendly URLs. Keep them short and relevant. Do this, not this. Include your focus keyword at the beginning of the URL. If possible, make the URL your focus keyword and only that. Next, include your focus keyword in your title tag and make it irresistible. You see, title tags are what users see within search results, and they also help search engines understand the content of the page. Be sure to include your focus keyword within your title tag as close to the front as possible. SEO plugins and apps such as SEO Yoast allow you to easily edit the title tag for each page on your site. Also, write your title tags in a way that will make people click when they see it. Think of your title like the title of a blog post or the name of a book. When users click your title tag over competitors, Google views this as a sign that your site is better for the user and will help improve your rankings. Common tactics to help improve your title tag click-through rate include using numbers, adding dates, including brackets, using question marks, and including other customer goals and pain points. Include your focus keyword in your description and make it irresistible. A page's meta description is another thing users see within search results, and like title tags, They also help improve your click-through rate when written well, which influences higher rankings. Be sure to include your focus keyword within your meta description as close to the front as possible. Once again, SEO plugins and apps such as SEO Yoast allow you to easily edit the title tag for each page on your site. Fourth, include your focus keyword in your H1 and only have one on the page. Outside of SEO, header tags such as the H1 tag are used in website design to size headings. And because of this, sites that have not been optimized for SEO have multiple H1 tags, which is a big no-no when it comes to SEO. Be sure that your H1 tags include your focus keyword as close to the beginning as possible, and that your H1 tag appears only once. All right, number 5, include your focus keyword throughout the page. When writing the copy for your page, be sure to sprinkle in your focus keyword throughout. It's best practice to maintain a keyword density between 1 and 2%. This means that for every 100 words on your page, you want to include your focus keyword at least 1 to 2 times. 6th, add internal links to your page. An internal link occurs when you hyperlink to another page within your own site. Internal links have 2 main benefits for your page. For your visitors, internal links help them find related information to the content they are currently reading. For search engines, internal links help improve the indexing of your site, the number of pages viewed per session, and helps decrease your bounce rate. All factors that impact your rankings. Now here's a disclaimer, don't go overboard when internal linking as it can appear unnatural to search engines, but use your best judgment and link out when relevant and necessary. 7th, perform image optimization. Search engines can't literally see your images, but they can get an understanding of what the image is by reading the image alt text. It is best to describe the image by being short, concise, and adding in your focus keyword where it makes sense to. Let's move on to section 4 of our checklist, off-page SEO. Off-page SEO includes all activities you perform to improve your rankings outside of your website. Off-page SEO is important to your SEO strategy as it helps to build influence, and with influence comes traffic. Here's an overview of the top off-page SEO activities you can perform. The first, build backlinks to your website. Backlinks are links to your site from another site. Backlinks are a very important SEO ranking factor as backlinks can be viewed as a digital cosign to Google that your page must be of importance if others are linking to it as a resource. Here are a few things to consider when thinking about backlinks. Backlinks from sites with higher authority than yours is always preferred. It's better to have backlinks from many different sites than links from a few sites. Backlinks hold more weight when they come from pages relevant to yours. And lastly, contextual backlinks, links in the body of the page's content, hold more weight than links from a site's footer or sidebar. The best way to get backlinks is to create content, typically blog posts worth sharing. Backlinks are commonly provided to pages that are seen as a source of credible information. So create great content if you want backlinks. Second, increase your number of positive reviews. Positive reviews, similar to backlinks, send signals to Google that your business has authority. Here are 3 ways positive reviews help improve your SEO. Reviews provide more keywords for Google to crawl and associate with your business. Reviews can show up in search results called review snippets, which can have a positive impact on your click-through rate, an SEO ranking factor. And lastly, reviews are the second most important ranking factor for local pack rankings. While there are a ton of review platforms out there, when it comes to improving your SEO, it's encouraged to give reviews on your Google My Business page. Section 5 of our checklist leads us into technical SEO. Technical SEO includes all the activities you perform that improve the crawlability and indexing of your site. The easier it is for search engines to read your site, the easier it is for them to understand the content on your site, and the better chances you have to rank. Here are the top 4 technical SEO tasks to perform. First, make sure your site is secure via HTTPS. In 2014, Google announced that HTTPS will be a ranking factor, and for good reason. You see, Google is all about user experience, and security is included in that experience. HTTPS is an encrypted version of HTTP, which secures the connection to the website you are visiting, making it harder to hack and steal your data. If your website shows a lock icon in the address bar of the browser, it is secure. Second, improve your site speed. Page speed refers to how fast it takes for a page to load all of the content on the page. And if you didn't know, site speed is also a ranking factor for Google. And not only that, sites with fast load times are easier to crawl, have lower bounce rates, and have higher conversion rates. You can check your site speed and get suggestions to improve your site speed by using Google's Page Speed Insights. The fastest way to improve your site speed is to use a CDN, such as Cloudflare, to cache your site so it shows up faster for users. Other tasks that improve your site speed include decreasing server response time, compressing your images, deferring image load, and minimizing CSS and JavaScript. Don't get scared. Plugins such as Auto Optimize for WordPress and Speed Booster for Shopify help you to easily perform the tasks mentioned above without knowledge of servers or code. Third, fix broken links. Broken links refer to links to pages that cannot load on your site and show as negative alerts to search engines, and 404 errors to your website visitors. Because of this, it is best to fix broken links as soon as possible. Now, broken links can occur for a number of reasons, such as a deleted page or a URL change. There are also a number of ways you can decide to fix broken links. They include redirecting a link to a relevant page, publishing content with the URL in question, and fixing the issue that caused the error in the first place. You can check to see if your site has any broken links by using Ahrefs' free broken link checker. Now, let's discuss the last section in our checklist, tracking results. This might be the last on the checklist, but it's actually one of the first things you should do when you optimize a page for a new keyword. This simple step would allow you to accurately monitor the performance of your SEO strategy on a per keyword basis from the start. My favorite tool for keyword tracking is SEMrush, but there are many other tools such as Ahrefs that can help you out. Even Google Search Engine Console has a keyword tracker built in, though it tracks average positions over time instead of exact or real-time positions, which is not ideal as rankings can literally change daily. Well, there you have it, my 6-section checklist to improve and maintain higher SEO rankings. As a recap, in section 1, we discussed SEO prerequisites. In section 2, we went over keyword research. In section 3, we learned more about on-page SEO. In section 4, we talked about off-page SEO. In section 5, we went over technical SEO. And we wrapped up with section 6, tracking results. If you found this video helpful in the slightest bit, go ahead and hit that like button for me, as it helps others to find this video on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel for more videos that help you grow your business via digital marketing. I'm Karan from LYFE Marketing. Until next time.